Hi, Sabrina Merchant, The Athletic. Lauren, you obviously spent some time going up against Wally in practice last year. Just what are you looking forward to in that matchup?
I think I'm just excited to see her, to be honest. She's like one of my dearest friends, and I'm like just excited to see her face and obviously compete against her will be really fun. But I don't know. I think that her and I obviously go at it, and it'll just be really exciting to match up against her. So.
Lauren, for you, Kiki's obviously such a really talented basketball player, and we've seen a little bit of her leadership. But for you, playing with her, what does she do that makes you better?
I think I just trust her in her decision making, and obviously, like we've just had a lot of chemistry over time, and that comes with just experience. But I think that Kiki's such a smart player, and I just, when she's out there, I just know she's going to make the right decision. But yeah, she just works her butt off, and I think that there's just so much trust built in that. I just love playing with her. She makes me better, I make her better. But I think we just, play so well off of each other, and it's just, really fun to play with Kiki. So.
Tuning to win with the LA Times for Kiki. You guys are back here at the Sweet 16 again. What kind of lessons did you learn from your freshman year, your sophomore year, to now get you in position to potentially get over this hump for this program?
Yeah, I just think the experience that you get from playing at this stage in this environment. Every team is really good, and you got to be prepared to give it your all and go out there and win. But I think that feeling of not, coming out here the last two times and not having won, really is like a sour taste in all our mouths. So just I think the extra competitiveness and the energy that we'll play with, because we don't want to have that same feeling again.
Kendrick Andrews, ESPN. Corey was up here talking about, along those lines of, making it past the Sweet 16 back into the Elite Eight. A message that you guys have talked a lot about is just being able to say, I've done everything in my power to be the best player I can be and set up my teammates the best that I can. I guess just what kind of work have you guys really been just putting in to make it so you feel that you can, no matter what happens, stand on that mentality and that message? And I have another question after.
Yeah, I mean, for me individually, I would say like my leadership is something that I've definitely worked on, and I think that obviously losing against SC at home was really hard, but like watching the film and like just communicating with my teammates, I think that continue to be aggressive and just to like let go of things is something that's really crucial for me. And I think that moving forward, I've done a much better job of that, and like knowing that after games I can say that I've been the best teammate and that I've been the best leader that I can possibly be. And I think that just helps me play so much better because I feel like I'm playing a lot more present when I'm out there.
Kiki?
Yeah, I think that work started last spring after the season, continued throughout the summer and the fall, and just everything in preseason, and just knowing that, we've individually all gotten so much better, put in that work to be prepared for, any moment that we face, and just to trust in that and, be willing to just surrender to the results because we know how much we worked.
Question is, you guys have played SC a couple times through the season. Juju obviously is done for the year with her ACL. Just how disappointing is that? Injuries are obviously a part of the sport, but to see, even a competitor, but someone who is a face of the sport too, just have her season ended like that.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, obviously we play against each other and it's a rivalry, but you hate to see anyone go down with an injury like that. And she's a great player, great person, and we all feeling for her. But we know her recovery is going to be great and she's going to come back stronger. But we all, feel bad and it's tough.
Yeah, everything that Kiki said, pretty much. I feel so sorry for her, and yeah, I watched it live, and it was just like so hard to watch. I feel so sorry for her, and I feel bad for that team and that program. To be honest, I know she's such a crucial part of that program, and I feel for her as a person. I know that's not something that's easy to come back from, but I know she's gonna be okay. So.
Lauren, UCLA is known for national championships. I think there's like 124 national title trophies in the trophy case, but there seems to be a pretty big hole there for women's basketball. How driven are you guys to make sure that you put something in that trophy case?
Yeah, I mean, we've worked towards it all season. The coaches haven't been taking it easy on us. All of preseason was hard. All throughout regular season it was hard. So I think we've done the work and we're ready. But I think we're going to just take it, game by game and just focus on Ole Miss for right now. But I know what this team wants at the end of the day, and we have all the parts to do it. I just think it's going to be us stopping us at the end of the day. So.
No, you're good. It's on.
I know you can still hear me, but Kiki, how enjoyable is it to have somebody that's 6'7" and can catch anything you throw at her as a teammate inside where you can score at will at times?
Yeah, it makes life easy for any point guard playing with her. I mean, look, Lauren catches any pass, finds out of triple teams, double teams. She finds her shooters on the perimeter, and it's just a great person, a great teammate. So I think that trust that we all have in her, and know that we go as Lauren goes is something that we just believe strongly in her, and it makes life easy for me, especially just because I know that she has my back down there and is really gonna just hold it down. So I'm just really grateful to be playing with Lauren, not against her.
More questions for UCLA student athletes?
For Kiki, the Sweet 16s you've been in before, they were both on the other side of the country. Was it important to you guys to, I don't know, just be in the West Coast this year? Like, does it feel like any sort of advantage or perk at the very least?
Yeah, I think it is nice just because the flight is a lot shorter. I mean, I think last year was like Albany, like 5 hours and time change and all that stuff. So it does feel better for us to just be closer. But I do think that having played the Big Ten this year, where we're used to like those cross country trips and the long flights and everything, so we would have been fine either way. But it is nice to kind of earn that top seed and be closer to home, especially for our fans too.
Hi, Maddie Kenny with the New York Post. I think Corey kind of mentioned that Tasha leads you guys through like these mind gym exercises. What does that exactly entail, and how have you maybe benefited from it this season?
Yeah, I think she's great. I love Coach Tasha's mind gyms. They're all amazing. But I think that, something that she talked about was like pressure this week, and just like, identifying exactly what that pressure is for you, and like how you can kind of like just find it and get rid of it, and like be as present as possible and stay at neutral. And I think that, obviously playing in March Madness, like there's things that's going to go wrong during the game. Obviously, like, you might hear from the crowd, you might hear from the other players, you might not get the calls that you want, but just continuing to play as present as possible and like find what you need to do to help your team out at the end of the day, because that's all that matters is our inner circle, and not letting outside voices get in the way of that.